Welcome back, video creeps. It's a brand new year, and that means an entire brand new year of horror education from your favorite creep. And I thought, what better way to start off the year than going over the legendary connection between Sam Raimi and Wes Craven, and how ultimately Steven Spielberg might be to blame. So make sure you like the video and then drop a little comment just to say hi, happy new year, or your thoughts on this whole thing, so that way we can chat it up. God, I'm so excited to be back. Now, this whole thing starts with a, to this day, unconfirmed jab over at Steven Spielberg. The story goes that Wes Craven straight up just didn't respect Steven Spielberg for his take on horror movies, much less for the film Jaws and shit. So when it came time for him to make his own horror movie, he couldn't help but just inject his own personal feelings into it in a very small and subtle but effective way. Very carefully placing a torn picture of a shark in the background of his 1977 film The Hills Have Eyes. Now, if this was a direct shot, we don't know. Like I said, that bit of this is still unknown. But what is known is the massive effect that it ended up having on Sam Raimi. And this fueled a fire that burned for years, creating this really interesting back and forth between Wes Craven and Sam Raimi. Cut ahead from 1977 to 1981, when Sam Raimi would feed the world the very first taste of Evil Dead, where Sam Raimi would take a page out of Wes Craven's book by including his own torn poster. Except Sam Raimi's poster was for The Hills Have Eyes. Later on, Sam would actually be asked about it, and this is what he said about the whole thing. There's a torn up poster of Jaws and The Hills Have Eyes, so I thought it would be funny to tear a Hills Have Eyes poster into pieces in The Evil Dead. To tell Wes, no, this is the real horror, pal. With the ball officially in Wes Craven's court, Sam Raimi would just sit and wait to see if his message was received. And it was. In 1984, Wes Craven would put out one of the hugest titles of his entire career. A little banger by the name of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Only this time, not so subtle of a nod. Wes Craven would have his main character, Nancy Thompson, trying to avoid falling asleep by full-on watching Evil Dead. How does Raimi respond? In 1987's Evil Dead 2, Freddy's glove can be seen on display in the fruit cellar, and then again above the door in a work shed. What's even cooler about the inclusion of Freddy's glove in Evil Dead 2 is that Raimi actually stole the prop from another department without telling anyone. So that is like the actual Freddy glove that we saw on screen in A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, the cinematic connection between these two wouldn't end in the 80s. Wes Craven would end up responding to Sam Raimi's Evil Dead 2 glove hand thing in Wes Craven's new big hit, a little something called Scream. Drew the character Randy. He holds up a series of VHS tapes and tells the characters like, well, what do you guys want to watch? One of the VHS films are Evil Dead. And giving the ultimate jab at Sam Raimi, the crowd says, we'll watch Halloween. Unfortunately, this would be the last time that Wes Craven would end up responding to Sam Raimi. This largely due to his death in August of 2015 after losing a battle with a brain tumor. Wes Craven died at the age of 76. That said, Sam Raimi would not let the tradition die there. In the season 1 finale of Ash vs. Evil Dead, we see Ash return to that cabin that we love so much. And wouldn't you know it, that Freddy glove is right where we saw it last. And once again, another tribute can be seen to Wes Craven in season 2 of Ash vs. Evil Dead, in the most fitting and beautiful end to this cinematic connection. When the gang goes back in time in season 2, you see a perfectly displayed, not torn up poster For the Hills Have Eyes. Now, clearly this was something of a very friendly war between two people who really respected each other. And I think that it's really special that not only do we have all of these amazing contributions to the horror community, but that they've also given us these incredible Easter eggs to look out for in each other's movies. Guys, if you have been rocking with Video Creep since the very beginning, or maybe you're even new, I want to let you know that I really appreciate that you come and you bang with my channel. It's been so fucking hard these last couple years. And somehow we've been able to find each other and make this really cool little horror community together. And I'm so grateful for everyone that comes and hangs out in the comments, or comes and chills on the lives, or comes and plays video games on Twitch. It's one of the coolest things to come out of all this darkness that we've all had to deal with. And I just wanted to take a moment to thank you, because you're the biggest part of it all. Alright, no more sappy stuff. Over the holidays, you guys sent me a couple wish list items, which that link is down in the description of this video. If you wanted to send me a little something to open on camera, and you guys did, so I'm gonna open 2 of these things, maybe 3, and then we're gonna get out of here. So the first one is this like newer light, which I don't even know who sent this, but my God, I've been wanting this light for a bit. This is a big deal. Thank you so much. This will significantly help my channel. I have a whole lot of figures and books and stuff on my wish list, but some of the technical stuff on there is stuff that I really need to advance my channel and do cooler and bigger things, and this is one of those things. So if you sent me the newer light, please let me know so that way I can properly thank you. This is so exciting. Up next, we got this thing, which like, I don't, you know, I opened up the top there, but I haven't like looked at it. Okay, that was easy. It's a poster, clearly. I kind of knew that it was a poster because of the shape. Oh, suck my balls. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Hey, don't do this. It is one of those interactive scratch as you've seen the movies thing. I'm very excited to put, I'm gonna put this up like right there, and then I'm gonna scratch it. This came with the light, so I'm assuming that this was both the exact same person. Thank you so much for this. That is a very, very big deal. And I'm excited to see what I haven't seen on this list. I have more stuff here, but I'm gonna save them as the videos happen. But we'll do one more, cause like, why not 3? And I'm so curious, like I'm a person. Ah. Amazing. We got Leprechaun, the full collection. Guys, my current Leprechaun collection is not respectable. I got this little DVD 4-pack, and then I have like little loose movies that it just, so this is a major step up. Now this one was sent by Azriel. Thank you so much. Guys, just another reminder to like the video, drop a comment, and make sure that your notification bell is on so that way you always know when I drop new stuff. If you want to become a Patreon and be a part of the Patreon song, a link to do that is down below, where you'll also find a link to my Video Creep merch. It's just a t-shirt right now, but the more you guys buy, the more I'll think about doing more cool stuff. I hope everybody had a safe and really awesome new year, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace, Video Creeps.
Yeah, I got the COVID, you know it's true, but I'm still right here singing these songs to you, cause I love your support. You're my living proof that I could do anything so long as I have you. Rebecca Reviews and Corey Stew, Kyoko, Larry Sherman and Carwoman, Butcher's Grindhouse, Law X-Core, Michael Andrews, Grim Nan, Survivor's Guild, Flag Voorhees, Yo Adrienne, Little Lady Harley, and Giselle, Bittersweet Vegan, AL, Cindy Fowler, Rachel, Marie Prince, Gorehound and Mandy, Cat and Boots, The Dark is Dark, Andy Be Damned, Mrs. Vallow, Russell, CC Simon, Burton Local Legends. I love you all. You guys are really spending all my love, all my heart just here for you, because that's what you do when you're my Patreon, baby. And I love you, drive me crazy. And I'm so damn glad that you're right here to support my channel, and I'm rubbing on my nipples while I sing these songs. Rubbing on my nipples while I sing these songs.